Hill. I like Andrew Brown. I like Okoronkwo. DJ Chark as a late round pick. What do you think of James Washington? I know he might go early second or late
5'10", 210 from Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State, let me tell you something. They've been able to bring in that many good receiving talent from over the years. You go with Dez Bryant. I mean, that's one. I'll say, what was the guy from Oklahoma State that was drafted by the Jaguars but got kicked out of the NFL?
I don't know.
I'll say his name, but I mean, guy was great. The guy could have did so much, and when he was playing, he did good. But yeah, because they had Marcel Atman, they had James Washington. These are guys that.
James Washington's a big dude. He's 205. He's a good route runner. He's a good route runner too.
No, he's actually 210 actually.
Yeah. We'll see at the combine because it depends on what site you go to. They give you different results.
I'm gonna tell you this: Kappa and Noteboom. Those are some of my offensive tackles I'm looking at, dude.
Where would you take Kappa though?
Kappa, I'm gonna be real. If Kappa, because some teams, they get they become a little asinine when it comes to it being a Division II school.
Yeah.
I think if they're being that way, I think Kappa can probably pop out at maybe around the fourth round?
Really?
Fourth or fifth? Yeah. And that's actually I'd say I'd say about fourth round for him.
Oh, by the way, let me correct myself. Earlier, I said there was a offensive guard from Oklahoma that was really good. I meant Georgia, Isaiah Wynn. That's who I was talking about.
Oh, Isaiah Wynn. The guy can play guard and tackle.
Mm-hmm.
So, he's versatile. So, he's actually considered a top, on some of the draft boards, he's actually considered a late first rounder going in the second round.
Could be.
So, that's what I'm saying. Teams are going to try to go lineman heavy, too.
Yeah, Noteboom is pretty big, too. He's 6'5", 322 per CBS.
The man knows how to skate. The man keeps his guy in front of him. He makes sure that he's not going to be in a situation when the guy gets past him or gets him turned around.
Mm-hmm. He
stays his ground. He stays right in front of him no matter what. And even if he's getting somewhat pushed back, he keeps the guy in front of him. Now, I want to see how he is. If he can get a little bit physical, get a little bit more aggressive than being a little somewhat passive. But I looked at the game. I made sure I kept my eye on him on the right side. Nobody pushed him back. He kept everybody up in front of him. He got a little nasty, so that's a good sign.
Anyway, let's move into a different section. Before we go into the rumors, you got an updated mock draft post Senior Bowl, am I correct?
Yes, this is mock draft 2.5. All right. So, this is only for the Raiders. And let's just say it shocked me, but, I was just like, let's go with it. Because we're going to need all the help we can get on that defense. So, at number 10 in the first round, Raiders select Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Ooh.
Yeah. Remember, Minkah can play corner and safety.
Let me ask you this. Who was on the board?
It was either go with him or go low and grab Roquan Smith.
Well, this is how we feel about it then.
Because straight up, Roquan plays inside, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that little free agency rumor update. Second round, I take linebacker Malik Jefferson. Jefferson, in my opinion, I feel like he did a little bit more than Roquan Smith. Texas had, at the University of Texas, they had him inside, outside. They actually had him line up as an edge rusher, and they let him put his hand in the dirt. They put him all over on the field. The man has good cover skills. He's actually a good cover linebacker. Something that, we've been looking for the past couple seasons.
Okay.
Round 3. Everybody says this is impossible. I can't believe it, but people do not really read it the correct way. They go off for a few games, a bowl game, and then oh yeah, he should be number 1. He should be in the first round or second round. Nick Chubb in the third round.
Oh yeah, he's definitely falling to the third round, especially when he got showed up by Sony Michel.
Well, not even that. I mean, Nick Chubb. I'm gonna tell you this right here. If he's most definitely there, you're gonna take him. The guy healed up. The guy went on a running crusade the past couple of seasons. Even you just take out the one season where, he just fell out. He had that injury. Round 4, a guy we were just talking about from the Senior Bowl, B.J. Hill.
Mm-hmm.
We need another interior lineman. That's a guy I'm looking at. And then a guy like, we tend to forget we had Trayvon Hester. How do you think, our defensive coordinator might do some wonders to him? I mean, we don't have that kind of situation where we're dealing with, we got an unproven guy. We actually have a defensive coordinator when he was with the Bengals. This man got a lot out of his players, even the ones that were coming off the bench. So that tells me a lot. So B.J. Hill under our team, and then, Gunther doing his thing with us, I think that's going to be a big help. So as of right now, the Raiders do not have a 5th round pick. But you got to remember, when the compensation picks come in,
we should have. I think we get one, at least one 5th round compensation, or all 6th round.
No, we're gonna have more than that because remember it starts from the 4th round. So already know we're gonna get a 4th round compensation pick for Latavius Murray, without a doubt.
Maybe. We'll see.
We're going to get one for Andre Holmes. You're going to get one for Brandon Tranwig, Darren Bates.
Right.
We
let that guy go. What's his name? Too? The defensive lineman.
Oh, yeah.
Stacey McGee.
That's another one.
Yeah.
And they showed off this year.
Stacey McGee did well.
Another guy, 6th round, another guy that we were looking at who I decided to grab. Kamiko Toure. Mm-hmm. So that'll be our edge rusher. I mean, he can get some experience. He can study a little bit, probably build up a little bit of weight. You could have him on the opposite side, or you can have him right under Mac. In my opinion, I would actually like for him to learn from Mac. That would be whoo. I'm drooling. I'm salivating. Whoo. So next pick, I take Braxton Berrios.
Yes.
Like I said,
finally get a returner, huh?
Yeah. Let's be real, y'all. Raider Nation, do you honestly want to let him fall into the hands of the Patriots?
I don't, because I know they'll use him well.
It's time to get our little receiver, like how they got Edelman and Amendola, these little small receivers cutting through, bobbing and weaving. And Barrios, he's actually the fastest out of the bunch. This man. And
we don't even need him to do much except return punts the first year, right?
Man,
and he can learn.
Throw him in as a 4th wide receiver.
Yeah.
And let him just sneak past everybody. The next thing I did, I took another receiver. I took Equanimous St. Brown from Notre Dame. The guy is about 6'6", weighing about 190 pounds. When he had Deshaun Kaiser, kid was having a phenomenal season. Didn't have the quarterbacks that he needed with this situation in Notre Dame this season, but he still managed to show off. So late round guy coming in the 6th is good. And we haven't had a big receiver since, Andre Holmes left. So this will be a guy that I wouldn't mind grabbing.
No, not at all.
So you guys watch the East-West Shine game. Dietrich Nichols, this guy's a ball hawking corner. And I would like to have that on that defense. And if you go and look at Paul Gunther's defense when he was with the Bengals and when he was under Mike Zimmer, those guys were ball hawks. And that's what I need. Same, I went and grabbed another corner, Darius Phillips. Because we don't know if we're going to let go of Sean Smith, most likely, and we're going to let go of David Amerson. So we need to start adding some younger guys for the cornerbacks. I know we're probably going to add a veteran in there. We might bring back T.J. Carey. So
you have to bring Carey back, I got to say.
You got better safe than sorry just going and add another corner within the draft. So I go in and take a tight end next. We go with Ryan Izzo from Florida State. Biggers is a big, solid tight end. Kind of fits the build of Lee Smith. Instead of us going for an older tight end and re-signing him, let's go in and bring in a younger one that has the same body frame but can catch more and run a little bit faster than him. Last pick in the 7th round, I take, bear with me, you guys, Florenzo Fatukasi from Connecticut. This was another D lineman. He can play inside. He can play outside. He showed off at the East-West Shrine game. The guy can create pressure. He's a tall guy. I think this is a guy that having him come off the edge, gets his hands up, creates a disruption. I like it.
Dude, I like it. I
like it.
I'm warming up on Minkah Fitzpatrick. I didn't see him, but I know he's coming from a good system. His cornerback coach is coming over to be the Raiders cornerback coach.
Exactly.
If we draft him, obviously he had a nice input. He had a good thing to say. Only thing is, I don't know. He's probably going to play slot. But he's a good run defender. He's very physical. He can rush off the edge sometimes. So we'll see. If he falls... So you're telling me if he falls and Roquan Smith falls, you're taking Minkah Fitzpatrick over Roquan Smith?
Yeah.
Only reason I wouldn't disagree is because of the positional value, because cornerback's obviously a much more important position than an outside linebacker, not even middle linebacker. So,
I mean, yeah, and like I said, we still managed to get another linebacker from out of Texas. He has good size on him. He can play inside and out, and he can play as edge, and he can play and get his hands in the dirt. So
yeah, he's similar to the guy from Alabama.
He was already gone. Evans.
Mm-hmm.
This guy was already gone before I could even say voila.
Right.
I mean, Minkah Fitzpatrick, he's 6'1", 203? Has a good size on him. I think he can play outside.
Yeah, especially in a cover 2, because they play a lot of cover 2.
They play cover 2 man to man.
Okay.
So
they play a lot of pattern matching as well. By the way, there's a really good YouTube video on pattern matching that Nick Saban did when he was with Michigan.
Okay.
You got to check out that video. It talks about what pattern matching is. Because when you're in zone and you let the route develop, and when the route's developed, whoever's in your zone, you pick up. I can't explain it to you over.
No, I get it.
2 seconds, but it's a really good video. It's a 50 minute breakdown of his defensive back scheme. You got to check it out, by the way.
And let's be real here. if you look at Alabama